third grade. So for this project, I would encourage you to think about the question, if you could have any animal in the world as a pet, what would it be? It does not have to be your typical cat or dog. It can be something crazy like this koala that I have right here. So everyone, out of clay, we're going to be making something called a pinch pot pet. So I want you to take a look. This is the one that I made. It's a koala. Some important things to remember when we're working with clay. Clay creates a sculpture, which means we don't just look at it from one side like we do on a piece of paper for a drawing or a painting. We're looking at it all the way around, which means for your sketch, I'm going to ask you to think about what both the front and the back of your animal looks like. So I also want you to take a look at how this was made. It is hollow on the inside because we pinched this into shape. But don't worry, we'll get to that part in a little bit. So don't worry about making anything out of clay today, of course. What I want you to think about today instead is what your sketch is going to look like. So you just need a pencil and eraser today, and I would also recommend getting some coloring supplies so that way you can also color your sketch in as well. So for your sketch, you want to think about what the front and the back of your animal are going to look like. So I'm going to go ahead and draw in what the front and the back of my koala look like. All right, everyone, so as you can see on the front, of course, I have its face and the ears, and then on the back, I also have the ears because you can see them from the front and the back, of course, and then I also drew in the tail. I would recommend kind of thinking of this as your animal's head. Some different animals, you might be able to do this a little bit differently, such as if you were doing, like a dolphin, you could still have its head and have the fin coming off the back. So there are lots of interesting ways to approach this. After you have drawn out your animal, I would invite you to color it in using any of the coloring materials that you have.